FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. We're glad you're with us here today. On this Monday morning, it is Monday, July the 31st, and as promised, the Ding-a-Lings are here. We've been waiting all morning for them to get here, and people say, well, what are the Ding-a-Lings? And we don't understand. What are Ding-a-Lings? Well, you guys are part of a very storied tradition, and we're glad to have you with us here today. The Ding-a-Lings, an organization, as I say, out Shannock Valley way, and joining me in the studio this morning, a couple of the members of the organization, and they do such wonderful work. So let's welcome this morning. Red Polanski is with us and Larry Pompilia. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to have you both with us here today. Our conversation is brought to you by Marcus & Mack, voted best personal injury law firm in the Best of Indiana County contest. Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing Indiana County. Now, Red says he's only here as support for you, Larry, so you're the guy.
I guess.
Hey, Ding-a-Lings, they've really been around for over 50 years, right?
1969.
Yeah.
It was formed.
Yeah, and formed by just a group of fellas that played sports together.
Original member right here.
You were a member of them, Red?
Right.
You were one of the founders?
One of the founders.
Yeah.
The last one.
How many of them were? How many people were in the founding group?
25.
25 guys.
And Larry's father was one of them.
You said you're the last of the 25?
In the club right now.
Oh, okay.
There's still other
you're
ones
still-
that are alive, but
Yeah.
they're not in the club.
Yeah, but you're still in the club, still
Right.
active. Yeah. And what it ended up being was an organization that is really, Larry, they've spent out tons of money in scholarships to students, first at Shannock Valley, and then what was briefly Armstrong East, and now it's West Shamokin High School.
Yeah, Ding-a-Lings, when they were formed, their sole purpose was to raise money for youth sports in our community, whether Little League, T-ball, midget football, cheerleaders. Anytime they needed anything, we tried to help them out any way we could. So we've given away probably $250,000 with probably another 90,000 or so in scholarships.
Wow. Just from a group of guys that work hard to raise the money in the first place, and then to spend it wisely in the second place, and that's what you do. And you have a big event coming up this weekend that is really a great big fundraiser for you.
It's our 54th Ding-a-Lings slow pitch softball tournament. It's the oldest one in the state. It was also voted years ago the #1 tournament by softballplayers.com, if I remember right. People just love coming out there. They don't really care about the prize money. They just want for winning the tournament. That's all. They're there for the pride
trophy.
and stuff in it for winning it. Yep.
They're there for the trophy, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I know that on my way home from church, because I preach up at Hills Church, on my way home from church every Sunday when that tournament's going on, I stop and get chicken. Because that's as much a tradition as anything else. I mean, you guys do it up well, don't you?
Yeah, my dad started doing the chickens when the tournament.
Yeah. Well, it's wonderful. So you are on how many fields?
2 fields.
We
used to use 3. We had more teams. It's hard to get a lot of the teams now because there's just no leagues around. We used to get Indiana, Homer City, Grayston, Avonmore, and all these places. Now there's just no leagues anywhere. Fort City has a small league, and they said this is probably last year for that.
Not as many people playing organized softball anymore.
No.
That's a shame, too, because that was huge 30 years ago. 20, 30 years ago, it was really, really big.
They even go back 10 years. We used to still get a pile of teams, but like the last 5 or 6 years.
We used to get 24 teams and would turn away 6 or 7 teams.
Yeah.
But today we have trouble getting 15, 16.
But the ones that come, they're there for the right reason, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. They come every year.
Yeah.
We have 15 this year. Last year we had 12, but last year's tournament was one of my favorites. It was just so competitive. The teams were good. One guy, Zach King, championship game, he was 5 for 5 with 5 home runs.
Oh, jeez.
You don't see that. He probably couldn't do that again if he tried, but he did it that day.
What a day.
Yep.
What a day.
Yeah,
I know
he was MVP.
When we come through, the games are already underway when we come through on our way to church. The guys are out there early and they're playing. They're having such
Usually start 8 or 9.
Yeah. And they have just a wonderful time. Of course, I'm sure that if people want to come out and watch, you'd love to have them come out and watch, maybe get themselves a bite and have a great time. And
Oh, yeah.
in the process, they're helping student athletes at West Shamokin High School.
Yep. And then on Sunday morning from 9 to 12, we have the Big Moose polka station. He comes on there live and does our scholarships. So we have a pierogi eating contest, which Red started. It's been very successful. A lot of people can just watch them guys eat pierogies at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. I was watching that Coney Island hot dog eating contest one day, and I thought, why don't we have a pierogi eating contest?
Yeah.
So we've been doing this now for 12 years, and one year we had a guy eat 33 pierogies in 2 minutes. That's the record.
And he would have ate more, but he ate a chicken dinner. Seriously, right hand to God. He did that before he come out to the pierogi thing.
That was his warm-up?
Yeah, yes.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You also have the beer thing in the woods, right?
Goodies in the woodies.
Goodies in the woodies.
Yep.
It's a great time. It really, really is. And you see all the guys there. And hold that up to so the Facebook viewers can see it. Here,
I just want to tell you, but last year we had our 100,000th at bat in a tournament.
Nice, nice. Paul, hold that right in front of the
We
camera.
keep records every year, and
there you go. There you go.
Yeah, 100,000 at bat. I was just telling Red out there before we come in, so I mentioned that to somebody, and they said, "You mean 10,000 at bat?" I go, "No, 100,000 at bat." You go, "You got to be kidding me." I said, "No."
Wow. Boy, that's record keeping there. You even know who it was, and you got a picture of him.
He has every
of
single stat from 1969, the first walk, the first hit, the
we
first
have every
at bat.
score sheet for 54 years
Where do you keep them, Red?
in my attic.
Jeez, you better reinforce the floor in that thing for my goodness.
He has it all.
That's amazing, amazing. But again, the overriding thing of it all is you're helping kids,
Right.
and that's
That's
the
what
most
we started
exciting.
out doing.
Yeah, yeah. And you do how many scholarships a year?
2.
2 scholarships, and then you do the monthly, just the athlete of the month, student athlete of the month. You still do that?
We don't do that anymore.
Don't do that
We
anymore.
did it
but you
for
did
quite a
for
few
while.
years.
Yeah, yeah. But 2 scholarships a year, a boy and a girl.
Yes.
And they're West Shamokin student athletes, and I know that it's a pretty substantial amount of money that you've given out to them down through the years.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. So somebody wants to get involved. It's probably too late to get in this year's tournament, isn't it? Or is it?
We still can squeeze a few teams in.
You got a team?
Anybody wanted to get in. Right now we have 15. We'd like to have 16 because that's a perfect bracket. It works
Yeah.
out just evenly the whole way through.
Yeah, there you go.
But
Maybe
one more would be great.
One more team. There you go, boys and girls. You're out there. You got a little ball to play. You could do that this weekend, huh? Yeah. So what do they need to do? They need to contact who? Probably Red, right?
Contact Red or contact me.
Ball begins on Saturday.
Saturday morning, yes.
Saturday morning. Yeah. All right. So easy to do. If they want to contact you, Red, what should they do? What's your phone number?
It's online. We have
it's online?
form, yeah. If they go on Facebook, all the phone numbers are on there.
Just look up Ding-a-Lings.
Ding-a-Lings Sports Club.
Ding-a-Lings Sports Club.
Right.
On Facebook, you'll find you guys,
Yeah.
and you're ready to play the tournament.
Yeah.
It's a good time, and it's a really, really great organization. Down through the years, I mean, you probably had, and Red probably knows this, 2,000-3,000 members of the Ding-a-Lings down through the years?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We used to draw a lot of teams from the Homer City area. You know, a lot of guys that Paul knows, and
Yeah.
a lot of history there
Yeah.
because they enjoyed coming over to Eighth-Spore.
Yeah. Yeah, well, why not? Why not?
Yeah, we had them as far away Ohio, West Virginia.
Cleveland.
Yeah. People coming from out of state to
Yeah,
this.
Coin Sports from Cleveland used to play every year out there.
Yeah. Good stuff is happening this weekend.
Yep.
Good stuff. It's a great field, and you play over at the what's the name of the?
We play at the Yatespore Ball Field, Ding-a-Ling
Yeah.
Park, we call it. And then we have a field that we just renovated. We put about $15,000 in new fences, dugouts, and stuff. It's across new one across from DeMayo's Market.
Yeah.
That's where that field's at.
Yeah.
So they're about a mile and a half apart. 2
Yeah.
miles.
It's nice, and you got ice cream out that way too because I stop there a lot too.
Yep.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming in to tell us all about it. We appreciate it. Ding-a-Lings Sports Club on Facebook.
Facebook.
All the information you need.
It's all on there.
Beautiful, beautiful. Red, we'll see you at West Shamokin games here this fall.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
We'll probably see you somewhere out there, too.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Terrific stuff. Hey, we're glad you came in. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. That big softball tournament is happening this weekend. They would love to have one more team join them. If you can get together a group and join them, they'd love to have you. It is Indiana in the morning. Glad you're with us. Fox News is coming up next at the top of the hour. We then follow with the Brian Kilmeade Show. Josh